I'm just going to start it with that. Arjun is editing our 1v1. If he messes it up, I'm going to ask for the recording back, the raw recording back. Ridwan will apparently have my back in it, but I'm assuming Arjun's going to be obstinate about it, even if it's bad. This isn't just a mistrusting. This is, like, the most important video that we'll ever probably put out. Honestly, because it's the Civil War of the Orange Juice podcast.
And versus Arjun.
Like, it's the two podcast hosts playing 1v1 in the thing that started the podcast, basketball. This is going to be the most important video. So if it's messed up, it's not my fault. And I'm going to ask for all that recording back from Arjun. And I might even re-upload it if it goes up.
See, here's the thing. People really don't appreciate the amount of work Dave puts into the basketball 1v1s.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work to,
Your first one was much more low effort than the recent one, though.
Tally points and whatnot.
Low effort?
I think that you put in more effort into the Justin Bogdan one than the Chris Bogdan one.
I probably put in the most effort to the Masashi one.
Really?
Yeah. Like, and especially the actual gameplay, because it took me longer to do that because I made, like, small edits throughout it. The last one was really easy to edit. And I barely used any, like, things where in fact, the actual footage itself, I was skimming through it and just looking for buckets. You know what I mean? So that was probably the shortest time it took me to edit. That one took me maybe, like, 30 minutes in total, intro included. But, yeah, we have Matthew here and Ridwan. Arjun obviously isn't here because he would have said something right now, like, now recording. So we're now recording. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Matthew, you haven't been on this podcast since... Actually, you're on this podcast a lot.
He's literally been there.
But you haven't had...
I'm probably in fourth for most on this podcast,
No,
actually.
Yeah, like outside of us three.
Yeah.
So, talk about what's happened with you since Woody time. Our most viewed podcast. Hey, Austin! You want to say hi? You want to get hi right now? You want to spit something? No. Okay.
Just let it go.
Yeah. He's too white for that.
True. Okay, so what's been happening with you since Woody time came out?
Definitely cutting that out.
Our most viewed podcast, by the way.
Well, first of all,
92
thank you
views.
for having me yet
95.
again.
Oh my god.
95 views, more than the subscriber count. So I don't know. I got denied from a lot of schools. I got into a lot of schools. I got a lot of money. I'm not going to go to the ones that gave me a lot of money. Yeah. I'm jealous of David because he took spots at places that I didn't want to go, but my friends wanted to go there. So
Really? The orange one?
Oh?
I didn't know people wanted to go to the orange one.
Oh,
I know one person who really did. I feel bad for them. They should have got it over me last time.
Jay wanted to go there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, is that the one person?
Yeah, that's the one person I think should have got it over me.
Ty.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
that's besides the point. Let's talk about you.
Yeah, nothing much has been happening. Been trying to get the summer bod for Bermuda, you know.
Yeah, Hot Boy Summer.
Hot boy summer.
Scream it.
Wait, where'd you get into?
Huh?
Where'd you get into?
I'll
put bleeps over all the names.
No, he's talking about Spring Break for Hot Boy Summer.
No, I know.
Yeah, no, I got into. Bleep that out.
I have no idea where either of those are.
K-City.
Cleveland?
You never heard of that? That one's
I just feel like you're gonna end up in Cleveland and oh wow.
And then I can actually be a Cavs fan and you can't talk shit on me.
Yo, no. Most of the time, like I'm like, yeah, you're gonna be all right, but I don't know how Cleveland. I've never been in Cleveland in my life. That's one thing. You're about to go, so have you been there before?
Tons of times.
Tons of times, really? Wow.
Wait, are you gonna
I
go?
have a bunch of family friends there.
What about the one that Gunner got into?
You mean?
Didn't you get in there too?
Yeah, I literally just said.
The thing I appreciate a lot more about these in-person podcasts is we talk over each other less. You know, a lot of times when we're doing our interviews, we like try and ask a question at the same time. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Me and you were the ones specifically because Arjun doesn't talk.
I know. Yeah, for real.
Hey, yo, Chris, you want to spit something here? You want to spit something? For the pod.
We're on right now. No,
the mic's here. You gotta get over here. Get over here. This is Chris, probably the fifth most often person on this podcast.
Fifth, that's okay. Usually I
He's
come
fourth.
for like
10 minutes.
I come for like 5 minutes and then leave. Usually because like either someone calls me or like something. I'm known for getting annoying ass phone calls in the middle of a podcast and being told to mute.
True.
What are we talking about?
Nothing
We talk
much.
about Matthew for the most part, but you literally just spit anything you want.
Yeah.
This is one of the more open podcasts.
To be honest, hey, let me get in the car.
Now we got 4. Chris is coming in. I'm not sure how long he's going to stay, but he's here for
This is
now.
all happening in
I'll
the
stay
Woody's
for a
Great
little while.
Tiguan, by the way. Rep 2016, better than 2018 model.
Let me just say, Woody's car is dirty as shit.
It's kind of like his breath.
There's.
Stop.
Oh, does everyone already
He's
know?
crushing his cup right now.
Did we already go over where everyone's going to school?
I don't want
Just
to talk about
Woody.
that.
Well,
You don't want to talk about that?
Yeah, I actually took that video down because, like he said, I sounded depressed as fuck in it, but I'm
You
actually
did
really
sound
happy.
depressed. You sounded really, really sad.
Yeah, no, it
you've
was
gone,
just like in the time,
2
and I
of
was,
your top 3.
I was really pensive at the time, more than like depressed. When I'm like pensive, I sound like sad.
Woody has a musty ass green Caillou colored shirt back here.
No, that was the that was the one. Remember, I had to wear it for the parent day, like class parent.
So,
Class
what,
parent? What is
what should
that?
I talk
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Give me a topic. Ask me a question.
Oh, we just been talking about life, like just more conversation. But I like these more than the interviews, honestly, where we could just talk.
Let me think about some life that I could say. So something that I've
Chris,
really been.
what is the meaning of a long-term relationship to you? As the only one
No,
who's been.
do you
in
want
it.
to talk about this
no,
on the
let's-
pod?
No.
Let's do it.
I'm just-
What's
Oh,
the meaning of a
actually?
long-term relationship?
Oh, shit.
I did not mean to. All right.
You
So
asked
this
him, what do
whole no
Matthew.
like think about it, like
bad.
this whole concept of high school relationships, is it supposed to end in college? And if so, what's the point of getting yourself in love and then having to break that bond before you go off to like pursue a further education?
See, I don't want to be a hater, especially because you're in a high school relationship, but I
Mhm.
do think that is like kind of meaning, like eventually, especially for the position that we're in, we move on to bigger and better things, and we learn from those experiences, and that's really the purpose of that.
Like, granted, I can learn from this experience, but why give up on the experience, you know? Like, I would never... Like, I'm not gonna break up with my girlfriend for college.
Yeah, I know.
Because I feel like I'm actually, like, truly in love and, like all that sappy shit. But, like, why would I give up...
Aw.
Why would I give up a relationship for, like, I don't know, like... What would I be getting?
See, I've never been in love, so I can't tell you that. But for me, I've always had a growth mindset, and it's always just for the betterment of me. If I'm making a decision, it's always for the betterment of me. And if ending a relationship will help me improve to the next level, I'll always take that. Which in terms of college, because we go to this place, we get dispersed through a large variety of places in the future. For me, it's just like something unsustainable to have a relationship for that long.
So, you know, like, as of now, you're not, like, currently, like, looking or doing anything, like, hitting any girls up. Like, once you get... Like, you will.
I don't know. I'm kind of just
I
introverted.
just realized you're wearing a Marshall.
Well, I guess I'm, like...
Marshall what? Oh yeah, the.
Then all of you
Oh wait,
guys.
you gotta cut that college out.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
okay. You can cut this about that in the middle of, like, talking about, like, love and shit. But, you know,
Nah, sex is important.
sex is important, and I feel like it's important. Like,
Sexual compatibility is something that's incredibly underrated in a relationship.
Woody knows a lot about
But
it.
that's a quote from Matthew Woodworth.
That's a crazy quote.
Sexual
Matthew.
compatibility is blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck because he just said sexual compatibility.
It's a thing, apparently.
What do
It's
you?
in my
Who
psych
per se
textbook.
are you sexually compatible with? Blur this out.
You, Chris. You're actually the one I'm most sexually compatible with. So I'm gonna need you to break up with your girlfriend to get with me. All right?
I mean,
Oh.
a lot
No,
of people
She
feel
didn't
like,
wave back to me.
Damn.
Who is that?
It's some random old.
dude, yeah, that's super fucked.
She was looking at me too.
She was looking at both of us.
Oh my god.
Car with the dent in the side of it.
That's your car.
That's why this is the better Tiguan.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, I would not give up on love for college, even if people are like, oh, it's gonna be hard. Like, if it's hard, and if we get through it, then it'll be like so much more worth it, you know?
True, but at the same time,
I hate this guy.
what? Did you just say?
No, do it. Say it.
What? No.
No, say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, everyone has their own opinion, you know?
No. What the fuck did you just say?
I said I hate this guy.
Whoa. What do you think I was gonna say?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I was wrong.
No. I just think it would just be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be
like
hard.
you said,
Nothing's ever easy. What's easy?
nothing's easy.
Asking
What's
girl-
that from?
Asking a girl out isn't easy. Starting the relationship isn't easy. Falling in love isn't easy. So, like, what is easy to you?
Bars.
I don't know.
Lifting.
And look at how skinny I fucking am.
Benching 45 is easy for him.
Benching 45 is easy. That is very easy.
Yeah. For him, anyways.
Perhaps not. I want to get on this podcast so I can beat him up.
He's
Also, Arjun been talking mad crap lately.
Oh
like
my God.
he said I couldn't fight him when I was literally in the Bahamas and I came back and I literally caught a stomach virus. Like, what? Do you want me to? Like, it's just ridiculous. He says I don't want to fight him.
Bro, just name a day, and then
We
do
have
it.
like I can control
yeah,
me getting a
ducking.
stomach virus.
I understand. Just name another day.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. No, but all shit talking ends if you actually like, put him on his ass. No,
What happens if I put him on? Who? Oh, Arjun. Fuck.
okay.
Oh, also in this podcast, when you put a picture of my face on, can you not use one of those dumbass sophomore pictures?
That was a dumbass sophomore picture. Wait, which
Bro, I've got a sick ass
The
picture
one-
for
the
Chris.
one-
Dave.
Oh, if it was your podcast, that was mine.
I think it was
but you
Nick
said
and
that.
Marty's podcast.
Okay, that's him.
I look like
It was
really
me.
fucking funny. Like
He-
a triple chin.
He does most of them now. I don't really be doing all that
It's
much.
really funny though. And let's update the people and show them what I really look like.
Well,
Well,
I'm looking
go
for
ahead.
a good picture of Chris.
That's gonna be you, Red One. Shit. Oh yeah, for you. I mean, we already talked a little, but I just want you to spit to the mic. How's Ramadan been happening for you?
It's been
Are you
alright.
fasting?
Yeah.
Oh really?
With
don't know
I
how
told
you, I
Dave-
don't know how you do it.
Dave was like, "Oh, are you okay with this? Are you okay with that?" And it's like, I appreciate him asking, but like, I've been doing this for like a long time, so like I'm used to it. It's
How
not a
long
big
is the
deal.
Do you
fasting?
start from birth?
It's sunset, sunrise to sunset.
No, like how long? Like how many months? It's just 1
In
month.
1 month, yeah,
So you can't eat from sunrise to sunset.
yeah. Woody, it was not from birth.
What are you
I
supposed
think I
to?
would die.
What are you supposed to gain
Yeah,
from
probably.
that?
Huh?
Like respectful. What are you supposed to gain from that in your religion?
Like an appreciation
Oh.
for what we
Hey,
have,
do you have
and to put you more like.
Do you have a football, Chris?
Do I have a football like at my house?
Like, can you bring one for the football tomorrow?
Sure.
I'm not sure if we could find one. That's just all I'm asking.
No, I can.
I appreciate it.
That's me over quarantine.
Is that quarantine?
Yeah.
I'm looking for good Chris photos.
Yeah, because I used that picture for the
Yeah. That's
first
funny.
one. Wait, yeah. You talk about the Taco Bell pass.
There you go.
Oh, let me tell you guys about the Taco Bell pass. This
Oh my
is
god.
it's something I'm very passionate about.
Well, you can
alright?
break the fast if you go to Taco Bell.
No, I bought a Taco Bell pass. It's $10. All right. Every single day you get a free taco for 30 days. And guess what? The taco is worth $3. So that's $90 of taco for $10. Isn't that crazy?
Look- Damn.
I
Dude, that's
prefer
really
that
sad because he's
too.
not gonna have hair in a couple days.
Bro, Del Taco high key.
I like
what
you're doing with your hair.
Everybody talk about that Taco Bell and shit. Del Taco high key better in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
They got the jumbo shrimp
I don't,
shrimps.
know, I don't have like a
Alright,
super
stop
strong
talking.
opinion on that one.
Woody? Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Well, I've always been a Del Taco person. I feel like Taco Bell's kind of nasty, but it tastes better than
What?
Del Taco.
Del Taco is actually disgusting.
Del
It's
Taco's
disgusting, but it
gross.
tastes good.
The only time I've ever gotten food poisoning was from Del Taco.
Really?
Yep.
I got food poisoning from Subway once. I still eat it. I like Subway. I don't know.
Subway?
It's probably something in the
Bro,
vegetables.
Subway fell off for me. I don't know what it is.
It looked
Well, I
kind
mean,
of
it's-
did.
Bro,
Like,
I
sandwiches in general are just like the most mid food.
people like. give
No
me
one's
shit
ever
for
said,
this.
"Damn, I want a
Togo's
sandwich."
is so good.
Togo's is good. Togo's is
Togo's. Fire.
But no one has
Arjun,
ever
you're
said,
gonna know about
"Damn,
that.
I want a sandwich." It's like, oh shit, like I'm at a sandwich place. I may as well get a sandwich.
Hopefully Arjun's listening this far. Arjun, you know about Togo's.
Also, Subway inflation is crazy. It used to be $5 for a foot long. Now it's $12 for a foot long.
Seriously? I haven't been there since it was $5.
Wait, how much is it for a foot long?
$12.
Oh,
for
we're
you serious?
recording. We're recording a podcast.
That's just not real.
I'm great on
Really? Do you want to come say
So I
something?
want to be on a basketball
Come on.
podcast.
Just all right.
I'll wait for the formal invitation when I get my own.
Okay.
Bro, I don't even know how my people could contact your people, man.
Just snap them.
Where? Alright. I didn't hear what he said.
I don't know either. Sometimes he just. Okay. He said hit his agent or Asian. That was my good friend Green.
All right, don't say his name. I'm cutting it out.
Oh,
The
my
last
bad.
name. Just the last name. You can say first names.
That was my good friend
Green.
Carson Verde.
Bro, you hear about those stories of like like the Harvard kids who made the meme page and shit. Do you think colleges like are looking at this and being like, oh, that's Dave, that's Matthew? You know what I'm saying?
Why would colleges be watching Orange Juice podcast?
I don't know. Maybe Orange Juice podcast has more clout than we think.
Hey, the college that I'm committing to that starts with a V.
This is really what I spent this long looking for, and it's just like,
Good job. You spent literally half the podcast looking for that.
Did Jeff send that to you?
I have absolutely no idea where this came from.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Look at
where
my
this is
chain.
I lost all my videos, but there's that video of you on the bouncing ball
Oh no.
tackling the guy.
Everybody has that video.
Everyone has that. Everyone and their mom has that.
Word.
Such a good video.
I could be a pretty girl.
Well,
Shut up if you
see,
want
there's like these straight silences sometimes in podcasts is when we try and do the conversation shit. So I like the conversation shit more, but it's like hard to keep up conversation more.
Just let me sing Clara into the mic for something. I think we can do it if we try. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Claire?
Say
Keep going.
No.
Woody, your turn.
Bounce that ass, Woody.
Wait, let me look up some.
Woody, if we get
lyrics.
to
I
100
don't know any
subscribers,
song.
will you twerk for us?
No, we gotta do something special for 100 subscribers.
I know,
like,
get Woody to
actually.
twerk.
100 subscribers special.
Yeah, no, like I actually want to discuss about this. What do you want to do for 100 subscribers? It should be all three of us. Also.
Wait, how much money is? Or, I mean, how many subscribers are we at?
85.
85. Wow.
15 more and we got it.
All right, I just have to make 10 more fake emails, and then we just gotta leave the other 5.
No, Jazz, we just need 2 more popping shorts and like 15 more Chinese bots and we got it.
Facts. Facts. The frustration short was good.
Yeah, that got... no, it was the SpongeBob one that got
Yeah,
like...
for some reason.
Bro,
It got,
the
like-
tree got a fuck ton.
The tree got so
The tree
many.
got way too many.
Yeah, it was just a fucking tree.
Yeah, no, I was in San Luis Obispo. I was recording the tree and I thought, hey, that's a pretty cool tree. I'll put it up.
Yeah, and they got 5,000 views.
That's an insane tree.
Yeah. No, I got like 1K.
Really?
Frustration got
Dave,
like
why did you
5K.
make this podcast?
Why did I make this podcast?
Yeah.
So honestly, before it was like I was making those like shitty videos, and eventually somehow my family found it. So I had to like private all the videos and everything like that. Ridwan knows. And
Wait, they asked you to?
Did you ever watch a video?
Wait,
No.
did your parents like tell you to, or do you do that like consensually?
I did it consensually because they found it and I was like more personal.
Well,
than
like, you can't do anything unconsensually. That's against the law.
True.
Yeah, Woody.
So,
you should know this. You're 18.
Yes.
Nah, bro.
basically I took it.
You know,
Hey,
you guys are not my
wow.
job.
Yo, why are you saying that on record?
Not my problem.
What are we talking about?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, censor that.
Yeah, this...
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to why I started.
Wait.
What?
It's alright.
Bro, but...
Orange Juice Podcast.
I could definitely hear you.
Damn it! Just
no.
put all that.
I didn't hear what you're
Good.
talking about.
Good. Excellent.
What, was it about me?
No.
No.
Oh, shit.
Hey yo,
Wait.
Chris.
What do you mean, hey,
Alright.
yo?
Hey yo.
So I took down everything, and then like Arjun, I was like kind of troll telling him we should start a podcast, and he eventually just came to me. I'm not sure why. It was like in the start of basketball season. He was like,
Alright, continue.
he eventually just in the start of basketball season was like, hey, let's actually just do that podcast.
Yeah.
So it started off pretty shit. Honestly, we used voice memos.
I threw my
Here,
cup
let
in
me
his car.
Let me get my foot out. Oh my god. It was like very, very low production, but I think honestly, unconsciously or maybe even consciously, my purpose of it was to eventually create and again to a wider atmosphere, but less personal, honestly, because I didn't want to share a lot of the stuff that I would before. Ridwan eventually got added on the 4th episode when we went on a hike, and I knew he could use Photoshop and he was good with thumbnails, so Ridwan was there. And
I'm
that's
just a tool to them.
Yeah.
That's
no, so essentially we have our team of 3. Ridwan does a lot of the editing. He's like more of a handyman and a tools guy, and he in the podcast he contributes a lot more than Arjun, where Arjun really lacks.
Well, actually, I didn't even know I was on the
Regardless of
podcast. Dave literally just texted me one day, hey, by the way, do you know you're a part of Orange Juice? And I was like, oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, so I forced you into our group.
And I was like, oh, okay.
So Arjun, it's like I always wanted to do 3 because Arjun, one thing, he's lazy, and so we could do it like this where we only have 2 people rather than me just like going up to Matthew and asking.
Which, let it be known, majority of the time it's me and Dave doing the work.
Yeah, like
editing and whatnot.
Yeah,
posting stuff.
this is very rare for Arjun to do the 1v1. By the way, watch it if this comes out before the 1v1 because we're gonna eat a habanero in that.
The thing is, the reason my part 2 was so far like after the part
Oh my
1
God,
was
yeah.
because
Yes.
Bach is the slowest editor in the planet.
That's
So
what I'm talking about.
even though like the dynamic between me and Arjun, I feel like is good podcast material. Arjun, we just can't keep it up with just 2 of us, and Ridwan's like the next best friend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say that in such a depressing way?
What do you mean?
You're like get a really sad way.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
So like, cause it's always been just like kind of us 3, and we just like shit talk and have conversations. One thing, the energy's good, and also besides the energy and being able to have these conversations, Ridwan's like a very useful, I don't want to say asset because like that makes you sound like a tool, but at the same time you contribute a lot more than like someone like Arjun would. No disrespect to Arjun.
It's too late. I already know I already know what I'm here for.
So like we talk about it, and it's like you guys like used to say I was like the LeBron Cavaliers of the podcast.
No one ever said that.
No, I have text of Arjun saying like you're the LeBron of the podcast. You have to be here. You know, especially in the early days because you asked a lot less questions before. I feel like you're like coming into your own, and in these interviews especially, you're able to talk more.
That's true.
No one knows the real Ridwan.
No one does. Ridwan, you don't like talk about your life in these, like at all. Like me and Arjun, well, especially me, I get more personal with all the podcasts. Arjun doesn't because he's Arjun and just can't talk. You like just like choose not to like share a lot about your personal life, which is okay and all, but just you're like a podcast host. You know what I mean?
I know, but I don't know. I've talked about this before, but it's like it's difficult when you like know you're being recorded to just be like yourself.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
You feel like you struggle with that?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always kind of myself, and that's something I kind of like about myself. That's like I'm not gonna change for nobody.
I agree
Because
with that.
I don't really care how people view me.
I think though it's not even like if it's the consciously like you're changing yourself, but like when you getting in one of these, like you have to appeal to an audience, or you have to like try and be entertaining to an audience, even if it's not changing who you are, it's changing how you act within the situation. So
There's that whole like idea of like identity, and like I feel like at Sage there's a lot of people that like me, right?
yeah,
Like I'm a pretty like amicable guy, but for every person that likes me,
Whoa. A what?
amicable, like likable.
amicable. You don't know what that word
Spell
means? AMICABLE. Amicable.
Yep.
Good job, Matthew.
What?
No, he's just saying.
But like for
yeah.
every person that likes you, there's gonna be like someone that doesn't. And through freshman through junior year, I like played myself as a super quiet guy because I wanted everyone to like me. But like that wasn't possible. So I realized like fuck it, I should just be on myself. Like I like pretended to be someone who I wasn't, and like I tried to be quiet. I tried to be like just go with the flow. But then I realized I need to like be my own person, and I feel like people appreciate me more for doing that. Like like the people I used to be friends with, like I'm still super close with each one of them individually. Like I might not go out with them anymore, but like I am really close with all of them, and like I respect and appreciate each and every one of them, even though I don't like hang out with them. And I feel like they appreciate me more now for like realizing that I couldn't continue to be that like fake person, and like I would like try and get attention, and now like I really don't care about like other people's opinions.
Do you think it's like deliberately putting yourself in environments where you could be yourself, or do you think it's like changing the way that you do actually portray yourself?
It's just changing the way you view things.
Yeah.
Literally, like I would go into school. You remember the stuff I used to wear?
I
like,
actually don't.
I have no memory of that.
You don't remember me wearing
I
those
just
stupid ass
remember your-
glasses? You just pulled up a picture.
You had glasses?
Oh, did
The circle glasses.
Oh yeah, you would wear those.
I would wear
forgot about
okay.
that.
Orange Juice
remember you with
podcast. I would wear
glasses.
crazy shit just to get attention, and like
Now
I would-
bros drip.
I would like basically make a fool out of myself, just like in hopes of getting like liked, and like I kind of had an identity crisis over like quarantine, and I was like, who do I want to be? Like, where do
Don't
I want
take
to
the
go?
cheek.
What?
I'm talking to him. He just touched my cheek.
Which one? Face or butt?
Face.
Damn. I
I
wish it was the
touch
other.
Woody's cheek. Yeah, no, but I had like kind of like an identity crisis, and I was like, I didn't like who I was, and I didn't like who I was becoming, because I didn't want to be one of those guys that just follow other people around. So, I just like decided to be myself, and it's worked out. I love myself much more because of it. Self-love is important, and I feel like I look in the mirror and I see a winner, and I see like I look at myself and I'm like, you're gonna be something. It doesn't matter what you do if you're happy, you're successful, and I'm happy right now.
See, I'm like, I'm very opposite of that. Like I'm very tough on myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just never give myself any positive anything.
In what way? Like, what are you tough on yourself on?
Well, I'll be your positive reinforcement.
One way I could tell that is because when like I did go on my narcissist rant, you asked me like how to become a narcissist.
Should we get Coach Sharp?
I can't say anything about that because Jeff probably listens to this, and I don't.
No, he
want-
doesn't. Why would he
Really?
listen to it?
He's going to eventually. He's gonna find it.
Okay, yeah, don't talk about it. But like, why would he not? Like, nobody above our grade except Miles listens to this really. Because why would anyone else above our grade?
No,
not?
I talked in my episode, which is really early in the podcast, about like how I always wanted to like be like my brother, and like that was really bad for me. And like I still do that. Like I still try and like do things like I don't want to be a doctor, but I like volunteered at a hospital because I was like, look, Mom, I'm into medicine. Like like I can do everything that he can. But like I didn't get into as good schools as he did, which is like how I thought
It's more
I could
because
like
this application cycle.
yeah, which is like how I thought I could
Right.
like gain attention or like hopefully like gain some like respect. But like it's okay, you know? Everyone talks about being like the middle child and whatever. And like yeah, it's true, but like honestly sometimes I just psych myself out. Like everyone says, sometimes we don't give each other enough or ourselves enough props, so we just go into the cycle of like thinking we're not enough, when in reality we are. Like we're very blessed and like we're enough for each other, and that's really all that matters.
Or, and I like to say also, just to side point, the college thing, like I've heard about Jeff's experiences so far, and I would like to say like, you know, college really is what you make of it. Like where
Yeah.
we go doesn't matter too
Yeah.
much outside like the literal location.
And doesn't
of
the school
college.
he goes to look like it kind of sucks?
Well, that school's a very good school, but it's just the reputation doesn't.
Can you just
No,
agree with me so I feel better?
Okay, yeah, Chris, you're definitely fist bump.
Fist me. Nice.
I can't wink.
Yeah, bro, you just tried to wink and you full on blinked.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how people like. I try and like
You
squint
can't
my
do
eye.
one eye at once.
It's hard, like unless like it's my second time doing it. I can't just like once and then like get it on the first try, right? So like I do it once and then the second time I'm fine. You know what I mean? It's like
Not
that thing
really.
where like people can move like one eyebrow but not the other. You're not moving one eyebrow. There you go.
Yeah, it's
There we
hard.
go. But I can't do my right. I only can do my left.
I can't do my left.
How much time we got on this? We got
28 minutes.
28 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up around 30. Matthew really haven't said much. Ridwan, you
Woody,
said a little bit.
I got a question for you.
Yep.
No,
No.
we're not talking about it here.
We're not
Orange
having
juice
that
is
conversation.
family friendly, even though we
Orange-
talked about it earlier.
Isn't Austin's Lynn like a freaking
Yeah,
watch?
Austin.
Yes,
Austin's
Austin
mother
and
watches
parents.
this. By the way, you have to bleep out every P word, I think.
And you're also gonna have to bleep out like.
Wait,
what I talk-
would
No.
I'll bleep out the question. Just answer honestly,
No.
bro. We're talking about like who's your dream woman?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a good question.
Situations change.
That's
you
a
know?
good question. Who's your dream woman? What do you look for in a girl, Matthew Woodworth?
No,
Oh, that's crazy. Yo, you see what he did? You know, did
No,
you
I'm
see?
fine, I'm fine.
Yes, we're not gonna say what he
very
just did.
caring.
Caring?
That's important. Yeah.
Okay,
Empathetic.
now who would you, if you could date one girl in the world, who would it
Megan
be?
Fox. No.
Yo, Megan Fox?
Oh, I thought you
Yeah. No. Not definitely
blur
not
that
that one.
name out.
Definitely not that one.
Yeah. Megan Fox?
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie,
She was
she's-
my childhood crush.
Yeah, she's everyone's
feel like
childhood
She was the
crush.
most basic one, though.
Transformers.
But she literally like listening to her in interviews is so like disappointing because she literally sounds dumb as heck.
You know the crazy thing, by the
Chris, I don't care.
Yeah.
way? Megan Fox to our generation is gonna be Zendaya to the new generation.
I don't think that's true. at all.
Zendaya.
No, because
So, like,
Bro, Zendaya. I feel like Zendaya.
Zendaya
What
is
about
our
you, Dave?
generation first. And
What?
secondly,
Janae.
What's your dream girl?
Janae.
But
What in Janae that you like?
Yeah,
It's
what-
ambition, and she seems to know herself, and she like has a lot of self-respect.
Okay. Underrated. Bella Thorne. I stand by that.
Okay, Woody's done.
Actually, I would like to ask you the same question. What do you look for in a girl, and who is your dream girl?
You can't answer that.
My
Shut
dream
up.
girl is my girlfriend,
There we
obviously.
go.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good boy.
W
you.
boyfriend.
Wow.
You said good boy like he's a dog.
Good boy.
Correct.
No, but what I love about her is that she's always able to hold a conversation with me, and we're not. It's like never a dull moment, you know.
Dude.
And at the end of the day, I feel like we have our ups and downs, but we both like actually love each other, and that's
Nice.
real.
You ever consider starting a podcast?
Do I ever consider starting a podcast? No, because I have yours.
Oh, that's actually kind of
He's
true.
got a point.
That is kind of fact.
Why? Because I love to talk.
I don't know.
Yes.
You could talk for a long time.
I can.
Like, I
Well, it's
feel
just
like-
like I have a lot to say, and I know how to express it.
Yeah. Especially me. Like, I feel like when people meet me, they want to be like, that's the guy that could start a podcast. Except that I have controversial opinions, and I could ramble a lot. But, like, I'm not a podcast personality. You're a podcast personality.
What do you think? Like Harden is better than Katie?
Oh, my God.
You see, okay. Well,
Oh, my God.
Okay, basketball takes
2018
time.
James Harden is the greatest scorer of all time.
Oh my God.
I
Will
will
Chamberlain
beat
averaged
your
50
ass.
points. Kobe Bryant had a span where he averaged fucking like 40 points per game.
Wilt's
for
average a
months.
season 47.
So,
It's fine.
Okay, we're not getting into this
Yeah,
right
I
now
know.
because we got to wrap it up.
Elgin
soon, 'cause I
Baylor
actually
was
gotta
a better
go.
scorer than
all right, hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, first,
Michael
you said
Jordan.
that I don't talk a lot about my personal life. I think that's why, because I don't know how to like put my stuff into words. Like I noticed this on the Miles podcast. Like he was able to articulate himself like so well, like his personality. But like I can't put like.
Whenever you try to, you seem a little negative. Like you always like whenever we ask you like on the spot, you're like I don't like
So
myself. And it's
what's holding
it's
you
kinda
back
concerning.
from like
No,
actually
like-
talking about yourself?
Being positive.
No, like I understand. Maybe I don't understand myself, or like I don't know how to put it into words to like explain myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
what
feel
mean?
like I recognize problems within myself and I know what's wrong. I just like refuse to like, and I can like call them out. I just like refuse to change it, you know?
Yeah, but Ramon, do you even think you need that to like talk like on a podcast about yourself? Like you don't really need a full understanding yourself. Like I don't understand myself at all. I'm just trying to
Well, like if he's
search
asking
myself
like, what
on-
do I look for, like
In a dream girl. And
In
you
a
don't
girl.
Have a response.
you don't
and
have
I'm
like
like-
anything
But
clear.
Redon
I-
has a great jawline, by the way. I just realized that.
thank you. Like I have an idea in my head, but like I wouldn't be able to like put it into words of like descriptions.
Okay, like
what
act
I
it
mean?
out with your hands. It's my charades.
Yeah, just
No,
Okay.
like just
good shit,
no, for real. Like at least for me, I really just you could tell like I backtrack in my talking a lot because I just talk until like I actually come up with a conclusion I like, which is probably dumb because that just makes
That's
me
what
have
you're saying.
zero
Like you're just saying
judgment.
like just talk. Like I don't know. Like I have so many ideas in my head, but I can't like put them into words.
I got you.
Do you know what I mean? Or it's like I'll freeze up when it comes to like, or like I just can't think of it on the spot. You know what I mean?
Alright. I gotta go. You guys could continue talking. Cut out all the p words, okay? And anything
What's a
else.
P word? Here and here.
language.
That's the conclusion of the Orange Juice podcast. Oh wait, we can't say our names.
Woody.
Bleep that all out.
I don't have to deal with that.
We have Woody, Ridwan.
What?
Oh, that was weird. My name's Chris, and that was David. Thank you for listening. If you stayed the entire 35 minutes, stop it. If you stayed the entire 30 minutes, I love you. And if you're listening to this, comment down below Woody's butt. Thank you.